Hello there, Ace here, and I would like to tell you the tale of killing in Blood Money into the mind of a killer. We're going to be talking about morbid stuff today, so click this off if you aren't off for it. So, I think we all used to this by now. It's the 21st century. The idea of taking a life and killing someone is not new, but it always brings us to question it and be fascinated by it, right? Not just me, right? Moving on, the act of killing can be seen as a cruel act against another human being. But virtually, killing is fun. Why is that? Perhaps it's due to objective in the games. Perhaps the media has romanticized it to the point that it becomes cool. No matter the reason, we find killing to be a joyful act in virtual world with virtual people. Perhaps it is true that we are all violent in some way, that we enjoy beating other people up and to further injure them to the point of dying. Or, we realize that it's not real, so we can do whatever we want and enjoy it at the same time. But to me, it gives us an insight on the mind of a killer, how they function and matters. To kill is to execute a perfect plan to end someone's life. I know it is morbid, but there's some tact to it. Killing in Hitman game is like puzzle. Figuring out how you take someone out can be quite challenging. It is not a mindless killing like in some other games. Well, it can be, but most of the time it needs attack. But why do we enjoy killing in video games? Even if we know it's not real, why would we enjoy for such act? Well, because it is an act, an action. Humans enjoy all kinds of actions, and violence mean is no exception. And because the media make it cool. But unlike movies, we are the one committing such act in video games, which is cooler. For context, I'm talking about killing in video games. Furthermore, we are given an opportunity to try out many different ways to kill a person, be it by melee or ranged weapon. Or perhaps by accident, pushing people down the water or poison them. There are a wide range of ways of killing people. It almost rivals how many swear words I can think of. I don't get age restricted for talking about this, right? I hope not, because we're not done yet. I made an entire video about life and death. Check it out, it's a short essay video. Humans enjoy fantasies and their deeper designs. All 7 deadly sins, we all had it. Don't be shy about it. And violence fantasy is one of them. To endlessly torment virtual people in various ways, some of which can be creative and fun. To indulge ourselves in virtual killing, a morbid curiosity that makes us wondrous. Just like any other curiosity out there, they can be fascinating to think about, but when it becomes real, you can't help but feel chill down your spine. I watched a lot of true crime content, real murder and mystery cases back in the day. Had to stop it because I started having nightmares about it. Perhaps the act of killing can show us how cruel humans can be, to the point that we want to be kind to others, so that they wouldn't meet their demise in a cruel way. The opposite tend to shine for many things, negative things and positive, black and white. They are one and the same in a relative way, yet different. We live in an age where virtual act of cruelty is acceptable, because we can tell that it is not reality. We are not too sensitive to the point that this killing make any change to a person's mind, unless you purposely make them so. In the end, it's not the game that is at fault when it comes to killing. Killing comes naturally as a morbid curiosity, but one is no longer a curiosity and become an act. It ended with a person with a sinking mind and wicked enough to harm others. Be careful with those that would cast away from society. Loneliness can be a killer. Thank you for watching this weird video of mine. If you don't mind, why don't you subscribe and like the video? I'll cross-dress as 10k sub. Bye bye now. Have a good day, my friend.